ESPN reporter pulled out the receipts and made Diana Taurasi eat her words. One thing is clear by now: if you are going to throw shade toward Caitlin Clark, be prepared for it to come back and bite you. Caitlin has made it a habit of getting the last laugh. Just ask Cheryl Swoops. Another WNBA superstar who tried to downplay what Caitlin was capable of achieving was Diana Taurasi. Instead of giving credit where credit is due, Taurasi acted as if Caitlin didn't have the capabilities of dominating in the WNBA as she had in college. In reality, Caitlin has exceeded her already lofty expectations, which caused reporters and fans to pull out the receipts and poke fun at Taurasi's earlier comments. By the end of this video, you will see why it's better to keep your anti-Caitlin agenda to yourself. Otherwise, you might end up looking foolish like Diana Taurasi. Now, if you guys do recall, Diana Taurasi straight up told everyone that Caitlin was in for a rude awakening once she came to the league.
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it. You look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Taurasi faced a lot of backlash for this comment. Many fans labeled her as a hater and that she was simply jealous of Caitlin, who is clearly the new face of the WNBA. However, Taurasi went on to double down on her statement and even called those fans sensitive.
It's the new fans. They're really sensitive these days. You can't say anything. It's kind of like when you go from kindergarten to first grade, there's a learning adjustment. When you go from high school to college, there's a learning adjustment. I don't think I said anything that wasn't factually correct, and like anything.
Now, you can say that Taurasi has earned the right to trash talk, seeing that she is one of the greatest WNBA players of all time. But one reason her trash talk rubbed a lot of fans the wrong way is because she is just one of many who have been piling on top of Caitlin Clark. And at this point, it almost seems unfair how many of the WNBA players have reacted to Caitlin's ascension. And the crazy thing is, Taurasi was in Caitlin's shoes at one point. When she entered the league as a 22-year-old, many looked at her as the next one up. In fact, she was even given a spot on the Olympic team. And she credits good veteran leadership as a key to how she handled all of that pressure.
Like anything, I was the youngest on that team by far. I had just amazing veterans that just took me under their wing and really showed me the ropes. When I talk about Lisa and Cheryl and Dawn and Tina.
Fast forward 20 years, and now Taurasi is the vet and Caitlin is the rookie. However, it doesn't seem like Taurasi is willing to do for Caitlin what other WNBA legends did for Taurasi. But Caitlin is perfectly fine fighting her battles by herself. In fact, she has been doing so all year. She has had a target on her back in every game. Players have been hitting her with cheap shots, trying to get into her head and show that they are better than her. But over time, fans and media members have come to Caitlin's defense. ESPN broadcaster Scott Van Pelt kept the receipts on Diana Taurasi's controversial comments on Caitlin back in April. In fact, Taurasi made those reality is coming comments on Van Pelt's show. So, let's take a look at what reality ended up being. Caitlin Clark is putting together the greatest rookie season in WNBA history. In her debut season as a professional, Caitlin has posted 19.5 points per game, 8.4 assists per game, and 5.7 rebounds per game, and has transformed the Fever from one of the worst teams in the league to playoff contenders. Some even have faith that they will make a deep run.
Now, with her 35 points, Caitlin Clark broke Simone Augustus' rookie scoring record on a night where the Fever scored 110 points in their win, which ties a franchise record. And Indy has now won 20 games, their most in a season since 2015. With one more win, though, they would have their most since 2012.
Caitlin finished the regular season with a stunning 321 assists, surpassing Alyssa Thomas to become the league's assist leader. The achievement silenced any skepticism, with Clark showing that her talent is as undeniable as it is remarkable. Her performance marked another historic milestone in her budding career, proving once again that no lights are too bright for her. Her record-setting performance follows an earlier achievement when she notched 19 assists in a single game against the Dallas Wings back in July.
But all I was hearing was, it's going to be an adjustment for Caitlin Clark. She's going to have to get used to the physicality. People are going to be going at her. And they tried it, and it didn't work. Here she is right now breaking all kind of records. Here she is right now leading her team into the postseason.
After averaging 24 points, 8.5 assists, and 5.2 rebounds per game in August, Caitlin was named the Rookie of the Month for the third time and August Eastern Conference Player of the Month. With this honor, Clark became the first rookie in WNBA history to earn the Player of the Month award. On September 4th, the Fever beat the Los Angeles Sparks in a 93-86 win, with Clark posting 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, marking her second career triple-double. During this game, she registered her 100th three-pointer made, making her the first to achieve in a rookie season and the fastest player in WNBA history to do so. It took her just 34 games. It was also Clark's third straight game with at least 20 points and 10 assists, equaling Courtney Vandersloot's streak from 2017 as the longest in WNBA history. And it's not like her record-breaking play is new. She has been doing it from the moment she stepped foot in the WNBA.
They turned it around. They've won 7 of their 8 since. They clinched a playoff berth for the first time since 2016, which, by the way, was the last year of Hall of Famer and franchise icon Tamika Catching's career. So Caitlin, she continues to make history. She's the first rookie to win WNBA Player of the Month since the award's inception.
Along with the record for the most consecutive point assist double-doubles in a rookie season, the most double-doubles by a rookie guard, the first rookie to record a triple-double, the single-game leader in three-point field goal assists made by a rookie, and she is the youngest player to record a double-double with points and assists in back-to-back games. Van Pelt took a recent dig at Taurasi.
Speaking of legends, speaking of Connecticut, I think Diana Taurasi had it wrong. I think she was the reality. I think Caitlin, they should call her the reality because she was coming and she's here in this league. She's been great.
Now, this wasn't the first time that Taurasi got called out either. When the two faced off for the first time in the WNBA, Caitlin got the best of Taurasi. Afterward, the Fever social media team, on the other hand, took the opportunity to poke a little bit of fun at Taurasi. They posted "reality check" on X while announcing the win, which referenced Taurasi's past comments regarding Clark's hype entering her first WNBA season. Meanwhile, Caitlin has always kept it classy.
Obviously, a lot was made of this matchup between yourself and Diana Taurasi. I know she's one of your idols. How big is it for you to get a win here against her today?
I'm just happy we won. It was cool to play against her, and obviously a really great game. And like you said, this crowd was absolutely incredible.
In fact, Caitlin said Taurasi was always someone that she associated with women's professional basketball. She appreciated the intensity and fire with which Taurasi played and called her a matchup, a chance to compete against the best, a dream come true. That's somebody I grew up idolizing and looking up to and wanting to be like one day. I don't know if there's going to be many people to be able to do it like her. Now, it is worth noting that Taurasi has since shown Caitlin a lot of praise. After losing to Caitlin, Taurasi said,
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. What Caitlin's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable. And the one thing that I really love about her, she loves the game. You can tell she's put the work in. And even, throughout, her short WNBA career, it's been a lot of pressure, a lot of things thrown at her. And, she keeps showing up and keeps getting better every single game. So her future is super bright.
At least Taurasi is more humble than some other Caitlin Clark haters. Cheryl Swoops. Taurasi was able to test the young superstar who passed with flying colors and then gave her praise for what she had done. Maybe now she can be the vet that Caitlin needs and help her navigate the WNBA and take her skill set to another level. Many believe that Caitlin would be a superstar down the road, but few could have predicted her meteoric rise. Not only has she been helping her team battle for a playoff spot, but she is doing so by putting together one of the most impressive rookie seasons of all time. In short succession, Caitlin has etched her name in the WNBA history book. However, no matter how hard the WNBA tries to spread disinformation about Caitlin, everyone knows that she is going to be an all-time great. As for the Rookie of the Year debate, well, there is no debate. That is Caitlin Clark's award, period. All the while dealing with the hate and negativity that is constantly thrown her way. That's what you expect a superstar to do.